enjoy the content, I will have a donations link in the description box below. I will let it be known if y'all have tried to send any donations, I only got one of them. I'm not going to say any names, but I got one donation. But I haven't been receiving the rest of them if y'all have sent them. So I will let that be known. So what's going on for the current energy for March of 2026? What's going on for the current energy for March of 2026? All right, so we have the King of Wands at the bottom, Wheel of Fortune reverse, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio energy, five, Judgment card reverse, Five of Wands, King of Water, Seven of Swords reverse, Queen of Pentacles reverse. Oh, there's a whole lot of demons turned against each other. What I'm getting with this Five of Wands energy. This is not human. This is not human, but it could be manifested through physical people. They're turning on a wicked energy here. Oh, the world reverse. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune and the world reverse. The underworld's it's like the underworld is causing physical people to turn against a wicked female here in reverse. Uh-huh. Eight of Cup traverse. The Hierophant reverse. So there's something very significant about something turning against somebody that's corrupt, that's been relentlessly at trying to do something sneaky or underhanded to a King of Cups energy or a King of Wands. Yep. Person ain't going nowheres, no fucking wheres with this activity. This is a karmic energy here, but it's getting lit the fuck up by the universe and the world. They're gonna get their karma. They ain't gonna be able to walk away from this karma either. It's kind of something to do with involving a judge here. A judge ain't gonna take it easy on this individual. The underworld has had enough of an individual trying to cause an innocent person delays with nothing but false allegations. This gonna come back hard on this individual involving a legal matter with his judgment reversed. They better prepare for it. I'm gonna tell you right now, this is turning against somebody. Someone's being caught up for trying to have someone scapegoated as a sacrifice. The judge possibly was already alerted that this individual's been relentless at trying to have an innocent person sacrificed. They're not escaping his judgment. They're not escaping his judgment. This wicked bullshit, fucked up energy is going to be released out of an innocent person's energy. Whatever the fuck is trying to latch on to an innocent person's character or trying to get in their fucking way involving the legality, you will be removed. You understand me? It's going to be removed out this individual's way. You could do all the witchcraft you want, bro. You could do all the witchcraft. You could sit there and pull however many people you need to attack somebody. You will be removed out this individual's energy. And yes, half of this is going to come through FBI agents forcefully removing you the fuck out this individual's life. You will be removed. Stupid, no good, fucked up ass karmic energy. Man, I can't stand reading this. Both of these cards in reverse. Look at that. Wheel of Fortune and the World reverse. Lord Jesus, under Psalm 58, send your FBI agents to take this female to prison where she belongs and get her the fuck out this energy. Get her out of this man's life immediately. Get her out of this dude's life. And anybody that's connected to this situation, remove them by force, Lord. Under Psalm 58, remove this abusive situation out of this man's life. Also speak up on my behalf. Under Psalm 58, get this problem out of our life now. This could also represent go for the feminines that may have had to go through a situation like this. Someone could have been impersonating you with the Seven of Swords reverse and trying to get you in trouble. They try to have you involved in something that you really don't need to be involved in, illegalities. God is bringing down his punishment upon this energy. It's Queen of Pentacles reverse with the Judgment reverse. This individual's going to face a whole hell of a lot of karma for doing that to you. Why is the Wheel of Fortune reverse? Message of air. Okay, so this right here, these delays are being seen. And whoever is watching is going to stop this individual straight in their tracks with the Chariot reverse. This Queen of Pentacles reverse going to get arrested by the FBI for doing shady shit to an innocent man. And anybody else that's connected to this fucking bitch will be arrested too. This could be a practitioner with the Hierophant reverse, or someone that's involved in the extreme dark. Like this is something that is extremely dark, involving secret society. With the Hierophant reverse, this person is going to get caught for trying to have someone sacrificed to a secret society. She's going to get caught up for trying to have an innocent person sacrifice as secret society members. That means Masons too. This Queen of Pentacles reverse is going down for that shit. I promise you. I promise you. They got all the information on what has been being done within the situation. And it's supposed to come through a local judge, huh? You're done. You're done. You're done. And these individuals are caught for imposter in this individual too with the Seven of Swords reverse. Why am I getting this person that's being thrown to the wolves for trying to have this individual sacrifice to a secret society? Three of Pentacles. That's the truth. This is something that they've been working on for quite some time. Could have been the last 3 months, last 3 years. Something very significant about the year of 2023. Or within the last 1 to 2 to 3 years. Pentacles represent years with the timing. There's been a lot of work put into the situation too. There's also been a hell of a lot of collaboration with the Three of Pentacles energy. Clarify the Three of Pentacles. Three of Cups reverse. This individual's failing to realize that these individuals that they've been working with are turning against them. That's this Five of Wands energy. It's not going to work, bro. It's not going to work. It's not destined for this person to suffer those type of consequences for somebody else's wrongdoing. It's not destined for this person to happen like that. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna fucking happen. I'm telling you. They got people that's about to rush in, bro, and pull this individual out the energy. I'm telling you. With this message of air energy, she will be removed out of this guy's life along with everybody else that thinks that this is okay. Now, the ones that's doing their job the right way, they don't have anything to worry about. But whoever thinks that they're going to go through it, this brother will be pulled out this individual's energy. I promise you. You ain't getting away with that. Seven of Swords reverse. You caught. You caught betraying a man. It could be a King of Wands or a King of Cups energy. You caught for betraying a man. Your wicked, witchy ways are catching up with you, bro. You think you got people on your side. These individuals sitting there smiling in your face and feeding you straight to the wolves. Because in reality, they're going to do their job when it comes a time, when it comes down to it, when it comes to uphold the law is going to be the law. The law is the law. You guilty of impersonating somebody and catfishing them and doing shady shit to them to try to get them in trouble, you may have been able to get away with it for a good minute because you had individuals helping you. But when it comes down to being in front of a judge, you will be held accountable for that shit. All this that has been involved with doing this over and over and over and over, go get your fucking ass arrested for that. Stupid, no good, trashy, pussy ass fucking energy. I can't stand this energy. Nothing but a weak bitch. You ain't more powerful than the divine. When the divine says this cycle is over, it's over. And yes, it's gonna come through federal agents' intervention. And the best part about it is the FBI know you've been putting magic on them too. You've been trying to sit there and siphon energy and to try to stall the situation. That's even more on you. Why am I in this irritated energy? Clarify that. Because of the Seven of Wands. That's my protective mechanism coming out. That's a Seven of Wands, as I say, get back and stay out. Yep. Seven of Wands. That's a good reason for me to be in that energy. This individual keeps on trying to do the same thing over and over and over and over and over with the world and the wheel of fortune reversed and won't leave someone alone. Clarify the Seven of Wands. Nine of Swords. This is negative energy. Nothing but negative energy with that Nine of Swords energy. It's negative. This piece of shit energy needs to be erased off the face of this earth and to be put somewhere where they're not around any type of society and to be put where they belong. A federal penitentiary somewhere, get the fuck out the collective's energy, bro. Leave. This is a corrupt situation that don't want to leave someone alone. This is also someone that has been involved in necromancy, ritual abuse. We're trying to swap destinies with somebody to get somebody in trouble to take their great fortune. This was being done to a man, could have been being done to a female. That's very successful. That's all right. That karma's about to hit bad too. Temperance. Give me a closing message. Closing message. The sun reverse Leo energy. Nine of Swords. Nine of Wands reverse King of Pentacles. Eight of Wands. The Hierophant reverse again. This could be something involving a Taurus that's corrupt. What this individual is doing, bro, is illegal. Three of Swords reverse. Queen of Wands reverse. Seven of Cups reverse. Chariot reverse. King. Okay, so there's two authority figures here. Two men in the upright position. That's an authority. Queen of Hearts reverse. Strength. Seven of Swords. And the Five of Wands reverse. Sound like to me authority figures are going to be challenging some female authority figures. These male authority figures know that these individuals are not victims. They're not. Someone's ex is not a victim. Someone's ex is not a victim. This was a narcissist, bro. This is a fucking malevolent narcissist. And these authority figures know that. Sound like to me the male authority figures gonna have a man's back because they're logical about it. There's a female authority figure over here that wants to continue with a situation involving someone's ex to try to portray them out to be a victim, but they're not. They're victimizing this guy, bro. That's all right, because you got two of them up here that's going to challenge this shit. Two of them up here that ain't going to stand for that. They're going to stand up against it. They know what's right and what's wrong. One of them could be a mason with a checkered pattern floor. Checkered pattern floor. One of them in there knows. They're faced towards this direction, arguing with these two. They could be telling that this individual ain't no victim. They ain't no victim. These individuals over here ain't no victim. No, they not. No, they not. And look at what's right there across. Checker pattern, huh? This individual right here, bro, got so much power, they can have this individual in submission. Look at that, another checker pattern floor right here. Look at that. Telling you. It's like how much power this King of Pentacles has can stop these individuals. Uh-huh. They're definitely trying everything in their power, bro. Everything in their power. I'm not really getting this to male authority figures over here. Even though the Hierophant is in reverse, they're challenging somebody else in authority that's a female. They're saying this person that you have been sitting there trying to provide services to, they're not a victim, man. They're not a victim at all. I don't know where the hell you think you're going with this situation. They ain't no fucking victim. No, they not. No, they not. Okay, so you got at least two men that's having a masculine's back. Now, for the feminines, you can have two females that has your back. But for this man, you got two male authority figures that's putting a female authority figure in her place. Yep. Why am I getting these two men are putting a female authority figure in her place? Five of Pentacles. Because they have hurt this guy. They have brought him through a financial scandal. These authority figures know that this guy was going through a financial scandal. They were scandalizing him and hurting him financially. They know this. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, the Four of Swords. They also know that you didn't have anything to do with the situation either. You have been praying for a peace of mind. If you're a man, these individuals sit back and watch you pray for peace in your life, and you have had to suffer. You the real victim through a situation. These male authority figures know this about a man. He has suffered financially, and he hasn't had anything to do with these individuals, with this so-called victim that's trying to play as if they're a victim. This person has no contact with this person, bro. Clarify the Four of Swords. Patient man reverse. Pisces. This give me the vibes that this individual has been through the ringer. That was attacked that way. This one of these authority figures are saying that this individual that has been hurting this person, they deserve to go to a psych ward because of doing this insane amount of times. With the patient man reverse to manipulate the narrative, this person is also guilty of substance abuse that has been engaging with these type of practices. There's authority figures that know that someone has been guilty of substance abuse. It's giving the vibes of a psychiatric evaluation or a medical examination with the Four of Swords that could represent hospitalization or rehab. This person has a history of that. Doing this to an innocent man that ain't even part of any of that. Clarify that. Clarify that. Lord, give me my voice back. The sun reverse, Leo energy. They're trying to keep this in the dark. How are they going to keep this in the dark about something that's already on someone's medical history? There's also an authority figure that is insane, bro. Female lost her fucking mind. Bro, these men ain't playing with the situation. There's two male authority figures here that ain't playing with the situation. I'm gonna tell you why, because they're logical about it. They got a lot of information on someone impersonating you. With the Seven of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. This is related to finances. Sound like to me these two kings up here are strong arm in this situation. They're not gonna let an innocent person suffer due to what someone has helped them do all this time. Queen of Swords. Okay, so this is a different person. How do these authority figures feel about this innocent person being done that way? How do they feel currently? This could also be a judge getting all over a female authority figure before a court or something. You don't care what this female wants. Consequences are consequences. A judge could be fined a female in contempt because of perjury, lying under oath for committing perjury. she could get in serious trouble for that. And this female authority figure thinks she gonna sit there and try to pull this individual out of it. No, she ain't. No, she's not. They feel like this is very disruptive to this person's life. Scorpio energy, Pisces energy. They don't feel good about this being done to this guy. The star, they're not happy. They're not happy. They feel stuck in their head. They feel this person's being abused too and held up. Five of Wands, they feel like this individual is under attack. Two of Cups reverse. King of Swords reverse. Judgment reverse. And the Three of Swords. They feel that this person is the real victim. Three of Swords says everything. They feel like this person should not take any form of accountability for what somebody else has been doing to them. They know that this person's being lied on. Two of Swords reverse. They have clarity on who this person is. And they feel that this person was critically misjudged and has been abused through a situation with the Eight of Swords and the Three of Swords. It's like this person's on house arrest type of energy. It's basically as if they're living in prison in their own home with the Eight of Swords and the Four of Wands reversed. They feel this situation is victimizing this guy, and it is. They also feel that this person should not take the sacrifice, shouldn't be scapegoated that way. They already took the sacrifice of being harmed this much amount of times. This individual has been through the ringer, bro. Has been hurt over and over and over and over and over and over and over. They feel enough is enough. Enough is enough. This person has already been sacrificed. Their freedom has already been sacrificed to the Eight of Swords. And they're continuously being fucking hurt, bro. Some of these authority figures feel this individual's already served time in jail. That's how this feels here with the Eight of Swords. It's like, and they're still being held up, even though they may not be in jail. It's just how toxic this situation is that has this individual held up like that. They're being hurt, bro. And yes, these authority figures do care about this person. This don't make them happy. They don't think this is funny. They feel this person is under a heavy attack. And they also feel the need to step up and fight for them. They care about this person. Believe it or not, they care about them. They care about this person. They feel this person already served time. It's basically as if they feel as if they already served time in jail and they already had to take a sacrifice as it is, bro. This is very harsh on this dude. And yet still want to continue. Somebody stopping it right there. No, hell no. Somebody stopping it right there. There could be a judge intervene as I say, enough is enough, enough is enough, enough is enough. This person has had to endure all this time, and yet still want to continue with the Eight of Swords. Somebody's putting a stop to it right there, but it's coming to an end. With the Tower, somebody said enough is enough. Enough is enough. They feel this is very cruel too. Very cruel upon this individual. Some of these authority figures feel as if this person already served time. That's how some of them feel. It's like they basically already in jail, being ready. It's like they're waiting for a fucking release, bro. This person has lost their social life. This person can. It's like people don't talk to this person, but it would be different in prison though because you got people to talk to. Like individuals in there would talk to you. At least you can have a fucking conversation with somebody. But this is like solitary confinement to this guy. What has been done to him, or it could be a female. This is like solitary confinement for this person because this individual hasn't had interactions like they should. They haven't been with anybody with a Two of Cups reverse. These officials know this. This person ain't connected to nobody on a romantic level, let alone the ex of his or hers. I'm getting they feel like they already served their time. They already had to take a sacrifice that really wasn't meant for them. And yet these individuals want to continue with this. Somebody's saying enough of this could be a judge. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. This guy is already being held up and hurt. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Somebody feels someone has already served a sacrifice. It's basically as if this individual, it's kind of like a simulation of this individual having to do what they did to Jesus. Sat there and let the fucking thorns stick into their head, bro. And sit there and have to struggle and carry these burdens. With the Lord carrying that cross, this is what this situation has done to this guy. It may not be like that, but it's just on a soul level. What they had to go through. No contact from people. People don't want to talk to them. It's basically as if they're in solitary confinement. Somebody feels this individual needs release with a tower. This is also about liberation and freedom. Someone needs to be released. They're held up. They're held up and they're being hurt while they're being held up. These authority figures don't like that, bro. Some of them could have kind of bonded on like a fatherly like level. It's like you know how when you're in there for a long time and yeah, they got a cool CO or a few of the officers may be cool with you. If you ever served time, this is how some of them see this person. They care about this individual's well-being because they know that they're not out there committing no crime, bro. It's basically they already served time for shit that they ain't even doing. Some of them in there are like, this person needs to be released. Let them go, even though they may not be in jail or prison. A few of them agrees that this person needs to be released. They need to release this individual. They're already being held up, and hurt. It's time for release. It's time for release. This right here says everything with the three of swords upright. The man's being hurt. This all about not being able to have their freedom, restrictions of certain things. This person being harmed with this situation. They feel that they're under attack too. But they can also feel like this person's putting up one hell of a fight. Uh-huh. They feel like this is unfair for this person to take accountability for somebody else's wrongdoings. They feel that they have already had to take the sacrifice of being misjudged because this was done to this individual for a long time. And it's basically as if they already served time in prison or jail. And this give me the vibes of releasing. It's time for releasing with a Ten of Wands reverse to release that burden off this guy's back. Some of them actually feel that way. Give me one last final closing message. This can also represent a feminine too. So we go for a feminine. Look, the Hierophant. This feminine that has been doing this hasn't faced what this guy faced at all. At all. It's time for her to face her punishment at prison. This shit that this female's been doing to this guy, bro, can have her sentenced for a long time. A long time. This individual been repelled at trying to have this individual put in jail, bro. Over and over and over. With the help of a female authority figure. Over and over and over. But you got some of the men authority figures as I say, oh, hold up a minute. That's unfair. This person ain't doing shit to this female. That's what I'm talking about. That's the most high coming through these individuals as I say, hey, God's law, that's what matters. That's Psalm 58 being executed right there. What's the final closing message? Six of Wands, Four of Swords reverse, the Patient Man, the Chariot, Five of Pentacles, Message of Water. Some of you can have an apology coming towards you. The Lovers, Gemini, Three of Wands, Cancer, Pisces, Seven of Cups reverse, Knight of Wands, Three of Swords reverse again, Three of Pentacles, Message of Earth reverse, the Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Swords reverse, and the Queen of Swords. Some of you could receive an apology from a Gemini feminine. There's a Gemini feminine that may want to apologize to you because someone was harassing this individual through fake pages. That could have caused her and her old man. That could be an official problems. She could have an old man that's an official. And someone was causing this person problems. I don't know if they could have got back together or not with the Lovers, but you may receive an apology from this person. If her old man is an official, that's a law enforcement official, that's a Gemini female. If her old man's a law enforcement official, he knows that you weren't behind a page harassing anybody. And it looked like to me they could have got back together if they had problems. That wasn't you behind that page with the message of Earth reverse. That's a page of Pentacles reverse. They also want to apologize about how somebody try to manipulate something as a try to get you to appear as if you're a home wrecker or something. You weren't no third party to this individual's relationship or trying to get involved in any kind of way with this person. Oh, so that's another thing these individuals, yeah, it's like this individual relentlessly trying to cause problems with other people's, like they trying to fuck up officials' connections. What it looks like, and trying to blame you, trying to have you scapegoated for it. People have said enough is enough. Enough is enough. They also has found out the truth that you wasn't no enemy to this ex to the three of sword reverse. This ex was an enemy to you. People have the truth now that you ain't out there to hurt nobody. Ten of swords reverse. I mean, the truth eventually is going to get out. This could have took a while for someone to actually see the truth for what it is with the seven of cups reverse, but they got the truth on that. Someone could have also felt bad at about sitting there watching somebody else try to cause problems with this individual in their relationship, and yet turned out it wasn't you that was behind that page. These individuals got the truth on that. You ain't somebody looking to cause any harm to anybody. Somebody want to apologize. They feel like they owe you an apology because you wasn't the one that was trying to cause issues with this person and their lover. This person could be connected to an official, or this could be an official. So that's the final closing message. And yes, it is indeed a genuine, heartfelt apology. Six of Wands. Sound like to me this gonna lead to a victory. This person could also find out something over social media. Something could have got put on social media that was very successful with the Six of Wands. This is another thing they could have found out about. So if somebody try to manipulate something involving a job that was involving trying to scandalize you financially, this person found out what you're really doing for your job is completely different than what somebody tried to accuse you of doing. Yeah, they've been enlightened to that. I'm hearing there's a couple of authority figures that may want to apologize to somebody and to clear the air. It's giving the vibes of clearing the air with this right here, clear the air. This should have not been done to this person, bro. I'm telling you that right now. This should have not have been done to this fucking person. Why am I getting to have some authority figures that may want to give a heartfelt apology to this person? That's the truth. Ace of Swords. They do. That would be the right decision too, the Ace of Swords. That would be the right decision. That's the truth. I'm channeling that accurately. That's the truth. Look, clear the air. Look, air is there again. Clear the air. That would be the right decision, though. Clarify the Ace of Swords. Four of Wands. There's also an official that's with somebody. They live together. And there's an air sign that may be in this connection that wants to give you a heartfelt apology. Or both of these individuals that may be together want to apologize to you. Remember how we seen this over here with the lovers? These two live together. Let's go ahead and see if my cards pick it up. Why would they want to apologize? We already know what it's about, but I want to see if my cards pick it up. Because of a scandal. You not having anybody to sit there to protect you with the Seven of Wands reverse. You having to be put in a position where you got way too many people coming at you all at one time. It's bullshit. They also want to apologize for not protecting you like they should have. They should have protected you. But guess what? The protection is there apparently. It may have took a long time, but it sounds like to me it's there. Why would they want to apologize to the individual? Mhm. Mhm. So you being seen as not the loser of a situation, you're being seen as the winner. You ain't engaging with this fucking Exodus 3 of sword diverse. You ain't got nothing to do with this individual. Excuse me, y'all. Look, my voice is going out. I got sinus allergy problems because the pollen in the air. It's really bad right now. But I'm trying my hardest to read these energies. So yeah, they want to apologize for not defending you from a scandal. Seven of Wands reverse all about a scandal. Exactly. Five of Pentacles is a scandal too. Sitting there leaving you out in the cold, you got to sit there and suffer and suffer and suffer. People that's got wind on it, they got evidence on that too, that how long you had to suffer that. And this fucking manipulative narcissist feminine, that's a narcissist. She ain't gonna get away with doing this to this person. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, this individual has been a home wrecker to one of these individuals' connections. I guarantee you she has. She's a relationship hater. She wants to try to sit there and screw up people's connections because they're not happy. Nobody wants to be around this person, bro. I don't consent to any energy being sent my way. I don't consent to none of that. I don't know you. I don't want to know you. I don't consent to any energy being sent my way. I'm perfectly fine. I'm protected by the Most High Jesus Christ. Don't overstep those boundaries. I'm perfectly fine. I don't allow anyone to pray for me. God's protected me. Trust that. But yeah, what I'm getting here with this energy is that's another thing. If some of you out there see a comment like that, you really don't know who it may be. It could be somebody that could be casting spells, but they're on a fake account and it would mimic as if it's a real account. But yet you go ahead and allow that energy, that right there is going to manifest as a spell on you. I wouldn't allow that. I wouldn't allow that. You don't know if it's a legitimate account or not. You really don't know who's sending that type of energy. Not to say that all of them are bad, but still though. Now, if I know someone personally and they got good intentions and I know they have a pure heart, then yeah. But yeah, with this energy right here, they want to apologize and clear the air because of you wasn't the one that was trying to split them up because they're together. Look like to me they got back together. They could have had a few problems, but yet the problems they come from you, come from somebody trying to cause you problems connected to somebody else. Hmm. Sound like to me they could have worked through everything and got back together with the Four of Wands. So these individuals live together. Why is the Six of Wands here? The Tower reverse Scorpio energy. Damn, this is a good sign. The Tower reverse with the Six of Wands. Okay, so like I said, you don't have anything to be concerned about or worried about. It's all about that card of the sky is not falling. Two of Cups reverse. You don't have anything to worry about when it comes to this person that you have no contact with. This is going to reverse. Anybody that has tried to cause you problems with this Two of Cups reverse will be removed out the energy. Five of Swords. Yeah, this person being seen as nothing but a hater, bro. A success hater. Trying to get other people to hate on you. To try to bring you down, bro. It's like this individual try to manipulate authority figures to bring you down. But guess what? They ain't sitting there feeding into that shit. Some of them actually support you. With a six of light, they want to see you do better. They want to see you go further. At a time to be in fucking jail, bro. Jail, that's for people that sit there and commit crimes all day, every day. Sit there and do shit just to get in trouble. All right, clarify this energy. Queen of Fire. Hmm. What's that after? Five of Swords. Yeah, they're mad because it's like they know that this individual's a hater, but yet they're trying way too hard to act like they don't hate you, but they do. Because you take the shine away from them. It's like they feel like they're in competition with you. Fucking drama star. That's what they are. They ain't got nothing better else to do but sit there and start shit because they're a jealous, envious person. Looking to wreak havoc in other people's connections and looking to cheat with somebody else's old man. That's who this individual is. They would sit there and smile at someone's face and act like they're their friend, but yet betray them. And sit there and break up families. That's who this individual is. Yeah, Eight of Wands, and there's plenty of information on that. Plenty of information. These people don't care what this individual wants out of them. There ain't no fucking enemy with this situation. You have already had to take the sacrifice of being hurt, not being able to be free like you're supposed to. And yet this individual wants to continue. No, it ain't going to continue. No, it ain't. You already took a hard sacrifice as it is. Oh, so they feel you already took the hard sacrifice. You already been hurt numerous amount of times throughout the years. You don't deserve any more harm, bro. Yeah, the tower reverses. I'm saying that. Enough is enough. This all about things getting worse. It's in reverse. Enough is enough. It's all about this disruptive energy, this chaotic energy being dismantled to where someone could be stable again. They could focus on building their foundation and being very successful and stable without someone continuously fucking with them. What's the cards of advice? Could also go for the feminists too that went through that. Star reverse. It's not as bad as what it seems. Protect your energy. Protect your energy. You got support here. Three of Cups. You have support. Knight of Swords reverse. Five of Cups reverse. So yeah, I would just sit there. I wouldn't even bother fighting this anymore. You don't have to fight anymore. Seven of Wands reverse. You don't got to fight anymore. The Ace of Cups. You got people fighting for you. That's why you ain't got to fight no more. You ain't gonna be one man, one woman army fighting this by yourself. Other people are fighting it for you. You know what I'm saying? The world reverse. Look, the Hierophant. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Ten of Swords. Message of fire. The Sun reverse. Look, six. Oh, the Six of Wands again, and the Six of Pentacles reverse. Let them keep on watching. Let them keep on watching. If you a social media influencer, you keep on shining bright. You keep on sitting there shining bright, lady. You know what I'm saying? Could be a lady, a dude. Could be a man. You keep on doing what you're doing. Keep on doing what you're doing. Yep. It's also been illuminated how this individual keeps on going behind something that you're doing on a public platform and keeps trying to reroute shit to them with currency, with money. You're gonna get a victory over that too. This ain't gonna be lasting much longer. That's just gonna come to a complete stoppage too. They got information and evidence on that too. These individuals relentlessly trying to reroute some currency here to where you treated unfairly financially. That don't worry about that. Don't even worry about that. Someone's paying attention with the message of air. Someone's paying attention and gathering information on that. That's another reason why you ain't gonna sit there and suffer this anymore. You also had to suffer financially. Look at that. You getting money stolen from you. Unlawful, illegal rerouting of currency. Who? And this is a thing that they're gonna keep on doing this to you, trying to get you in trouble. Oh, uh, they're doing too much, bro. They're doing too much. And someone in this hierophant energy saying enough is enough. Enough is enough. Since they want to do this to you and to keep on trying to bother you, you got people fighting this for you. Somebody sees this as highly unfair. This is entirely unfair for somebody. The worst is over with. There may be a bit of delays, but it ain't gonna be that much more longer. It's not gonna last that much longer. There may be a bit of delays, but it's not gonna last that much longer. Promise you. It's not. You're gonna get victory after victory after victory throughout these delays too. Keep on doing what you're doing. Why is the Six of Wands here? Look, the tower showing itself again with the Six of Wands. This right here, bro, is gonna better to just cleanse the energy. Cleanse all this negative energy out your way with the Tower card. This is a win for you. This is a win for you. You won this situation. And they're trying everything in their power, but they know this cycle is about to end. They know it's about to end. It's going to end with them not being able to hurt you anymore. So that's what this is about. This cycle's about to close out, brother, where this person won't be any part of your life anymore, ever again. Ever again. It's not as bad as what it seems. They're just trying to do all that spell work. That spell work that they're doing, trying to curse you with voodoo dolls and shit like that. Trying to manipulate your crown chakra. Keep praying to the Most High. God gonna send the right people in to make sure that you're okay. That has authority physically to protect you. Or hell, it may just been the same ones that could have been involved in the situation and ends up having to change your heart. As I say, well, their job is to sit there to make sure the law is upheld the proper way. This is unfair to you. And end up turning against this negative energy. Because at the end of the day, brother, law is a law. You ain't committing no crime. You ain't sitting there doing anything shady or foul like that. You ain't got shit to worry about. Like I said, keep on doing what some of y'all are doing with the Six of Wands. That's going to clear the rest of this negative energy out your way. I'm going to tell you why they're doing this because they know that this cycle right here is close to ending. Even though it's in reverse, it's about to end, bro. I can feel that. And when this cycle ends, that means they can no longer sit there and bother you. Why am I getting this cycle is about to end? And they're trying everything in their power to keep on delaying it before it ends. Why am I getting this cycle is about to end? Because it is four sword reverse. People are woke to what's going on. Clarify the four sword reverse. Message of water. People are finally woke, like they finally woke up to it and they're sorry. Message of water is all about an apology. You got people feeling sorry that this was done to you. Clarify message of water. The moon. Cancer energy. They're woke to this being manipulated with nothing but illusions. They was under a heavy illusion. Yes, they was being manipulated on a psychiatric level. This witch has been manipulating things, bro, for a long time. Controlling these individuals psychologically. Yes, using necromancy to control them. That's how these officials didn't have any type of control over their own type of body, bro. Some of them had to suffer that. They didn't have control over their thoughts or none of that with the moon card. It's like this individual wanted to control that and all to control the rest of it. To try to get them in this negative frame of mind to think that it's okay to do that to you. It's basically this individual astral projecting themselves in these individuals to get them to do that to you. They're caught for that. They're caught for that. Some of you has ever spoken up on witchcraft being done to hurt you legally or to manipulate things and try to get everything to go against you on a legal level? You're believed. You're believed. With the Seven of Swords reverse, you're believed. Because these individuals have experienced physical symptoms of this. The Fool, and that's simply why you're going to have a new beginning. You're going to be free from all that witchcraft. These officials are going to be free from that witchcraft too. Yep. They try to manipulate them, Brian, to using dolls and all of that, like voodoo dolls. I guarantee there's a few officials that feel bad for that. I promise you they do. Took a while for reality to hit, but it's there. They was on a heavy illusion, bro. I'm telling you. I'm talking about some dark energy right here. Ton of wands reverse, but guess what? They could burn all the candles they want. This shit ain't working anymore. With the Ten of Wands reverse, that dark cloud's leaving them. With the Ten of Wands reverse, fuck all that. Look, Five of Pentacles reverse. That's good. Anyways, y'all, this is what I have for the reading. This one I'll resonate with everybody. We have Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, all the fixed signs. Libra. We had Libra. We had what else? Virgo with the Hermit, I want to say. Few other signs. Just because I didn't call the zodiac sign out don't mean that it's not gonna resonate with your situation. It can still resonate even if I didn't call your zodiac sign out. But anyways, that's what I have for the reading. Y'all make sure y'all get the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will have a donations link in the description box below. Peace.